All right, 9:48. I'm excited about this one because Jessica Hazan and I have gone back more years than we care to remember, and more stations too, for that matter. But the Soup Girl, so much so that you call yourself what now?
I said I'm going to have to change the name to the Soup Lady, pretty soon.
The Soup Ma'am? The Soup something?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet. That's the next level. Back with us. You've been running a show in Hampton how many years?
The store's been open 14 years.
Which tells me two things. One, you're a good restaurateur, but two, you know your stuff when it comes to soup. Because how many soups every day?
We do 6 soups every day. We always have a vegan, a vegetarian, usually a meat, a chicken.
And I'm glad you said that because you're going to put me to the test today. This is why I'm excited. We're going to do butternut squash, right? But we're going to do it 3 different ways.
Exactly.
And we're going to see if I can taste the difference. And so let's go to work and see what's happening here.
So in the store, we do the vegetarian version, which starts with some butter. We'll call it 2 tablespoons, but a little extra never hurt. And once the butter's melted, you're going to add your onions. This is about 1 large onion chopped. And you just want to saute that until the onions sweat down and become a little translucent. To that, we're going to add our herbs once those are done, about 7 minutes.
Okay.
This is sage and thyme.
Right.
And just give that a stir. And then our spices today, we're adding nutmeg and cinnamon, so about a teaspoon of each.
Okay.
And once you start smelling Thanksgiving dinner, then you know,
then you've done something right.
It's time to add the rest. So to that, you're going to add your squash. We're using butternut squash today, but you can definitely use acorn squash or a combination. And you just want to roast the squash in a 400-degree oven for about 40 minutes till it's pretty tender and easy to scoop.
All right, dump that in.
And then we add our squash.
So far, I'm enjoying the recipe. I've not seen anything
scary,
different. So how long are you? Do you walk away from this, or can you walk away from this?
Well, you want to add your stock first.
Okay.
So once that's sweated down.
Pay attention, kids.
Yeah.
Here's the change. You're putting what kind of stock
So
in
today
here?
we're using our veggie stock.
Okay.
Again.
Because it's vegetarian.
Because it's vegetarian.
Right.
You just want to put enough so that you can simmer the soup for about 25-30 minutes so it all comes together.
But now you also said that you do, you always have a vegan and you also have a regular meat eaters.
We do.
Squash soup.
And that's
I like the way that sounds. I don't know. So
that's what's great about soup is that you can customize it to your taste. If you only have chicken stock at home, you could absolutely add that.
All right.
If you wanted to make it vegan, you could start out with olive oil instead of butter.
Here's the key.
And finish it with some coconut milk to really make it creamy and rich.
All right.
Yeah, so once this simmers for about 25-30 minutes, you want to puree it. You can either use an immersion blender or a regular blender, but if you're doing it in a regular blender, just be careful because hot liquid in a blender can explode.
Okay.
So once you puree it and add it back, you can finish it off with just a little sugar to taste. Sometimes the squash is really sweet and you don't need to add any. Sometimes you want to add a little bit. And then for our vegetarian version, we finish it off with some cream. But again, you could leave it out altogether.
As you know, folks at home, I never leave anywhere with a spoon.
And a soup spoon, I love it.
So we got 3 different kinds here. You've been roasting, and don't tell me which ones are which.
Okay.
I do not know. So I'm going to use 3 different spoons. Trust me, the crew will kill me otherwise. Okay, that's good.
That's good.
And it's sweet. I only have 1 spoon in my pocket. I have others here. All right. What's the most popular one?
The vegetarian version.
Okay, here's the rub. I cannot taste the difference.
Really?
And that's
All right.
either my taste buds are dead, or you've just made it so that they all taste alike. They really do. And that's the challenge, isn't it? And plus, by the way, you can give somebody who's expecting regular vegetarian, they're not going to notice the difference.
They're not going to know, and they're going to be happy either way.
What do people say when they get this? They come back for more.
This is one of our best sellers, and it's great. You could have it for a weeknight dinner with some bread and a glass of wine.
There you go.
You can serve it for Thanksgiving. We take pre-orders for Thanksgiving, serve it with some cheesy bread.
How many people come into the store and go, no soup for you?
All the time. But you know what's funny?
Annoying, isn't it?
The younger kids don't even get the reference.
You know why? Because after 14 years, we're getting old. Jessica Hazan is at the Soup Girl. That's in Hampton, right there on Whitney Avenue. Beautiful little spot. Go check them out. They also have desserts too. Guys, I got a whole vat of soup. I'm not going to tell you which one is which, though. You're just going to have to enjoy them all.